Hello. Okay, today we're going to resume our introduction to alligators and crocodiles. Not going to be that long. And then next week we'll start a separate section just on alligators. All crocodilians have at least 60 teeth, and they are strong and sharp. But they only live so long. Those teeth, they get worn out. Now, they live a long time. Some alligators, crocodiles, they could live as much as 80 years. And during their lifetime, the old teeth will fall out, and new teeth will grow in their place. And also the males lose a lot of teeth fighting with other males in the mating season. When they do come, the new ones grow back in. They alternate teeth on both sides of the mouth usually grow in together, so that they never remain. That's part of Hashem's plan, that one part of their mouth doesn't have no teeth, so that they can't eat properly. So they always have on both sides of their mouth enough teeth to be able to eat. Now, their teeth are for piercing and gripping, not for chewing. They have some short, blunt teeth in the back for crushing prey, but their jaws can't be moved sideways for chewing at all. So therefore, they have to just tear it into pieces and then swallow big chunks of if it's a big animal that they're eating. That's how they swallow them, those chunks. In its lifetime, a single crocodile or alligator could grow in as many as 3,000 teeth. Talking about the power of Hashem to give them all those teeth. And when they're underwater and they're eating, so Hashem gave them some valves that can close off certain parts so they can keep breathing properly while their mouth is open underwater. I'm going to show you, there's 4 pictures on this page. The top one is an alligator chomping down on a large diamondback rattlesnake. The second picture below it is a little hard to see. It's underwater. It's an alligator swimming away with a mallard duck in its mouth. The third one is a baby alligator eating a crayfish. And the bottom one is an alligator eating a garfish, which is a very long fish. The ears have protective flaps that can be opened and closed when they're underwater. They can close. And the ear flaps are also the ear flaps, they flap up and down, actually to communicate. If you see a crocodile or an alligator shaking their ear up and down, then you know they're angry. That is the communication that it means. Now, Hashem gave them a lot of acid in their stomachs so that they can eat certain hard things like crabs, and the shells just get eaten away by the acid so they can digest whatever they eat. And they prey on many things, from insects and frogs and fish to birds and even large animals such as deer, antelope, and zebras. Caimans capture the biggest rodents that are called capybaras. But most of the time, fish is the diet for crocodiles and alligators and caimans and gharials. The picture here is a Nile crocodile leaping out of the water to grab the legs of a very large animal called a wildebeest. And his intention is to pull it into the water to drown it and then tear it apart into big chunks and eat it. Wildebeest is a type of a very large antelope in Africa, and this is the Nile crocodile in Africa. About 70% of the diet of all crocodilians, or most crocodilians I should say, are fish. And those with a really narrow snout, such as the gharial, the Johnson's crocodile, and the African slender-snouted crocodile, they feed almost exclusively on fish. The fish are caught with a sideways snapping movement, which is easier and faster with a slender snout. The fish is almost always swallowed head first to avoid the spines sticking in the throat. And crocodiles also do, and crocodilians also, they do something that I've seen in turkeys actually. They swallow pebbles. It helps break down their food because the pebbles churn around inside part of the stomach to help cut up the food so it can be digested. And when I koshered quite a few turkeys, and I found in their korkovan also pebbles that they swallowed to help grind up their grain that they eat. We have two pictures here. The top one is an impala antelope that has already drowned underneath. He pulled it underneath the crocodile, and now he's just starting to nibble at it. The bottom picture is a Nile crocodile with a very large fish in its mouth. So we see the power of Hashem, that he gave these crocodilians many, many teeth and the hardest bite of any animal in the world, and their ability to live a long time and to be able to eat very, very large animals. So that's all for our introduction, and next week in Yitzhak Hashem we will begin individually the topic of alligators first, then crocodiles, and then we'll do the caimans and gharials. Have a good Shabbos. Hope you enjoy the Zecher Lemaaseh Bereshis. Thank you, dear.
It's not stopping.
No?
No.
should I keep talking? Just on alligators?
It's literally not stopping. This is the strangest thing.